Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be talking about some things that people don't really want to talk about, but I think it's a good idea. I don't know why this is showing up as that color. Wait for some people to get in here. We're going to be talking about demons tonight. Spirit guides okay with the demons. Communicating, seeing what they're like, letting people know exactly what they do without sugarcoating. Hi, Mrs. How are you? So, first of all, demons are a legion, meaning that they usually group together more than one. Um, that's how they get their energy. That's how they manifest. It's how they. Uh, that's just how they act. Because just one isn't enough for them. So the legion part is a group of. So they are known to bring psychic attacks. They are known to bring attacks to non-psychic individuals. Uh, they're able to change your thoughts, your patterns, the way you talk, the way you communicate, and everything else like that. Um, oh, look at that, guys. Am I scared to talk about it? No, I'm not. Because this is something that people refuse to talk about. This is something that people don't like talking about because they're afraid. And what's the best way to defeat something? To not be afraid of. Okay? So they automatically know what you're saying. They automatically know what you're thinking. They can go in. They can cause nightmares. They can cause a lot of stress. They're able to manipulate things around you without being directly in connection with you. They do feed off of your anger, but they also feed off of each other. That's what they're designed to do. They are instilled to frighten you, but yet people need to understand that for every good there's a bad, and for every bad there's a good. They are able to put things that are good in your head, but then use them in advantage later on to throw you off course. So if anything seems too good to be true, definitely do not follow, okay? You do not want to follow that path. You will know in your gut feeling that, hey, this is not a thought or something that I normally do, and you'll push yourself away. Demons, they are able to stay as an attachment, meaning that they can show their presence at one time, come into your life, try to raise hell, but when you acknowledge them as being there, they tend to stay away. They don't like that you know that they're there. They want you to continue thinking, hey, they're not here, they're not going to bother me anymore, but in the background, that's where they are. That's what they do. They love that. They enjoy your pain, meaning your physical, your emotional, and everything else. They enjoy feeding off of it. The best way to get them from feeding off of it is to know yourself. Take precautions to get your pain, your emotions, your psychological indifferences aside. And they are very hard to get rid of due to so many different levels of power. You have your low demonic entities and you have your high demonic entities. The lower ones, they change your vibration. The higher ones, they are the ones that come in and they destroy everything that you put forth in your life to try to make things better. So they do manifest, like I said before, they do manifest their own energy. They do not need any energy from you. So be careful when you think about that. They do not need your energy to manifest. They can manifest their own energy and their own thoughts because they are a thought form. You bring them into reality. It's kind of like, how do I put this? It's kind of like third dimensional beings. They're kind of like that, but they're fallen angels. They were angels here sent to earth to help protect, but they were not doing what they needed to do to be able to stay and fulfill God's needs. So he got rid of them. They can take any shape or form, and this is including loved ones. This is including people that you've seen in the past. This is including people that you've never seen before. So like if you ever had an actual event is in going somewhere and seeing somebody and then they say, oh well, I'll see you later on, but then find out that they were never there, that's a very good possibility of them being a negative energy. I've actually had that happen where somebody said, oh, I'll come back to you and I'll talk to you later about things, and never seen them again. Come to find out that they were never there in the first place. They will give you ideas that are not practical or ideal, meaning that if something is too good to be true, don't follow it. Don't give it no recognition. This could be a thought process to where you were thinking and then later on it's like comes back to your head again. Don't give that any energy. They are able to manipulate others that are around you at any time. They can take over their own thinking and use that energy against you because they know that you know that they are there. Does this make sense? And of course, they are always there to guide you off your chosen path. They're put in your life for a reason. Either you did something wrong, you did something that... So I don't know why that disconnected like that. But anyways, they are able to manipulate others around you. So be very careful. If they know that you are psychic or if you are sensitive or anything like that, they can feel that. And they will do anything to manipulate the people that are around you to either turn on you or to make themselves worse from the guilt and the confusion that they have within themselves. They also assure you promising results that open up other doors. Like I said, down the road, they can change or alternate that door to being beneficial to them, but not for you. It might seem good in the beginning, but it will not be good in the end. Hey Melissa, sorry, I don't know why that cut out, but the internet did cut out for a second. And yes, they do wait for your next failure. They will subside, they will get quiet, they will make you feel like you're doing things right. However, they are there and they will wait for your next failure. And these are things that I went through. These are things that my experiences as a psychic medium go. Um, it's just what they do. They like to manipulate things around you, people, your mind, your thoughts, your sleeping. They try to take over. When they can't take over, they get very aggressive. They get very angry, and they will try to do anything they can to take over. So, here are some things that you can look out for if you feel like you are being attacked by a demonic or a negative influence. You'll have like hypnotic psychosis, meaning you'll snap out of it, then you'll go into one, and then you'll snap out of it. Sometimes you remember things, sometimes you don't remember things, sometimes you feel like you're here on the spiritual realm, but then other times you'll feel like you're stuck on that spiritual realm without being able to get back into the physical realm. Irrational thinking. So if you have any doubts or anything like that, they like to keep bringing them up. They want you to confess about the irrational thinking of anything that it is. That's what they intend. That's how they keep their communication open. They try to trick you by thinking, hey, that this is okay when it's not. They are able to pick up illnesses and project to the bystander, meaning that, say, if I get in connection with someone and it ends up being a demonic energy or a bad energy, they are able to make me feel exactly like they did without going away or having any good intent for me. However, there are ways to fight a connection, a demonic attachment, anything like that. It all starts with discernment, knowing yourself better than you know yourself. And I'm talking about going deep into your own thought and realizing, hey, this is wrong. This is not what I need to do. This is why I'm not here. I'm not human, and I'm not here to do these type of things. Or, you know what I mean? That is a very good way to fight it. And going to somebody to seek help is another good way to go about it. There are other religious, practical ways to get rid of them, but eventually they do end up just coming back. And I'm not saying that to scare anybody. I'm saying that because everybody has good and bad. They are able to enter your mind without a warning, meaning you'll wake up one day, you'll be completely fine. The next time you go to sleep, you'll wake up and you'll start hearing stuff that is just absurd. You will hear things like them talking about your grandparents, or, you know what I mean? Like, I had an instance one time where I was laying in bed and I was thinking about my grandpa, and he got to saying very like nasty things about him, and it really upset me. But that was the thing that they wanted me to get upset so they could use that power against me, because they know that I know they are around and they are here. They're amongst us right now. A good way of discernment is bringing God into the conversation. They do not like that. They will say that he is not real. He was never real, anything like that. However, you also got to think beyond that when you say, Oh, well, he's not real. Okay, why isn't he real? Because you're obviously real. You're here. You're doing these things to me. So why can't he be real? That is opening up that faith back into God where everybody needs to stand. They do periodic checking. And if you don't know what that means, it means that they do come back. They will watch you. They will hear you. They will know everything that happened while they were away. Okay? And yes, they do keep you tired. Even though you don't think that they are around, they are around. They are able to manipulate that energy to keep you thinking, oh, well, they're not here anymore. I don't feel the way that I did. I don't, I'm not stressing. I'm not confused. I'm not, but they are around. They'll leave. They'll come back. They'll check on you. If they made, if they sense any type of difference in you as being a better soul, a better person, they will stay there and they will try to make your life hell. So that is all demonic. There's a lot more to it. Um, but just know yourself better than anybody else will ever know you. And that's a very good way to get vined. Keep that vine around. You will um, be able to combat it. Even though it's going to be hard, you're going to be able to combat it. You'll be able to shut it off. You'll be able to control it. You just need to figure out how to control it. Keep yourself grounded and try to keep out those negative emotional thoughts that you have, because that's what they go after. They go after emotional thoughts. They do not go after physical infirmities normally. They can, but they normally go after the thoughts, because a thought is a powerful thing. So I hope that makes sense. You will hear entities. This is something that I'm going to go into just a little bit, not a whole lot. So, a lot of psychic mediums, when you first open up, this is including sensitives, um, attunements, everything like that. So if you start hearing voices that sound like your own voice, that is not a good entity. That is a entity trying to mask itself as you. These are also known as tricksters. They are known as manipulators, mind readers, scanners, fucking everything else. They are not good. You do not want them around. If a spirit wants you to know its true intention, it will sound like the actual spirit itself. It will never sound like you. It will never mimic you. Yeah, I cut my hair, shaved. And this brings up a lot of questions that I will be answering later on. Like, how do you know what you're really talking to then? Very simple. Um, you just got to read them a little bit further. Don't ever reach out unless you have somebody that is there to say, hey, yes, this sounds like this person. Because if that does not sound like the person coming through for a reading, quit reading them. Don't read them anymore. And like they're telling me, it's better to be safe than sorry. A demon or anything like that will not tell you that. They will tell you, oh, go ahead and take the chance, it'll be okay. That's where the discernment comes in, as figuring out what energy is what is around, what they are feeling, if they are feeling good or if they're feeling bad. You can, as a sensitive, even a psychic or a regular person, you're going to be able to tell if that energy is a good energy or a bad energy. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me or ask me. Um, I'm going to let this run a little bit just to see what we can get. I will continue asking questions. Do you guys want to see if we can actually bring something in that is not so good, so you guys can see the energy that they do put off? I am able to get rid of them, so don't worry about me. I can get rid of them. But would that be something that you guys are interested in seeing? Is something maybe not so good in here? They will be able to make every light go off over there. They're very strong. You have to be very careful doing it. However, I know where my belief in my religion is. Again, this is not to scare anybody, but the demonic needs to be talked about. Their pain and their suffering and why they got put in this situation. Uh-huh. Yeah, come on in, show your power and your strength, but you are not welcome to stay here. You do have to leave after I tell you to go. You are more than welcome in here. Do not touch me. Do not violate my thoughts or my feelings or anything like that. Make yourself known. However, you must leave after this session. You are not able to stay. You have boundaries and they have been spoken. Okay, that is a little different. Come on, show that energy. We know you got it. You always hang around in the dark? You afraid of the light? Well, you must be afraid of the light since you never went into it. You always got to be around the darkness to shield yourself. Isn't that right? Because you never went in. You didn't feel wanted or loved, did you? That's why you always hide in the darkness. That's why you always hide in people's minds. Light it up real good. We know you're here already. So I heard something about testing patience. Are you trying to say that I'm trying to test your patience? I'm trying to get people to understand that you're real and to stay away from you guys. That's what it is. You bring so much negativity and hate, but yet come on, let everybody know you're here. What are you hiding for? I'm just seeing a light like right up in that spot, right over in here. It's like an orb. Did I see you? Make that light go off over there. I know I saw somebody over there. But see, this also goes back to the fact of them not liking people knowing that they are around. Do I have to be careful? And not being rude. Just letting people know that you are around, that you are very real. And I know it probably upsets you a lot to any demon letting them know that you're real. So the entity that I was talking to ended up leaving. I said, what, or did you end up leaving? And it said I went away. So yes, they ended up leaving. They don't like the fact that they know that people know that they are real. But that's the best way for people to understand and protect themselves, is to let them know that they are real. Because they're there, they're in the shadows, they're watching you. And here's the difference between a spirit and a demonic energy. A spirit, they'll come around anytime. Any spirits that are around, you feel free to come in and communicate and talk and hit those lights, whatever. You're more than welcome. Any negative energy that is here needs to leave now. You are not welcome in this room or around me. Do you understand? So if you're a good spirit, go ahead and hit that red button, that red light up there. We'd love to see it go off. I'd love to see it go off, and I'd love to have a communication with you and talk to you. So I just got the word mom that came through, and I know who you know this is too. So, are you saying mom? Okay, look at that. So you're saying mom, are you referencing to somebody that is currently in the room? Turn that flashlight back on. Thank you. Can you turn it all the way off? You can come closer and play with that red light if you want to. It's not going to bother you or hurt you or anything like that. If you put your hand around it, the antenna on that thing, that little silver piece, it'll light it up really big for us. Can you grab that red light? I know you know what a red light is. There you go. Grab that red light. Touch it. If you grab hard enough, we'll be able to tell by that light turning blue. It's a little kid in here right now. But if you do like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe. I am a very, very outgoing individual. I am a very spiritual medium, as you guys know. I do talk with every kind of entity. There's nothing that I will not talk to. I will be very careful about what I talk to, but there's nothing that I won't bring up, or I will not sugarcoat anything for anybody. So make sure that you do like and subscribe to this channel. All my spirit guides are around. They were telling me to be careful, but Liam, are you here? Touch that red light. Oh. Jessica, are you here? Can you touch that red light? Only Jessica. That's who I want to touch it. Jessica only. And I know you do not like me using your name, but I want you to touch that red light. Okay, she said that she wasn't going to anyway. There you go. Okay. Liam, touch that as hard as you can, buddy. There you go. Go ahead and touch it again. Are you aware that we are talking about you? So I'm seeing like a road, and it's like a gravel road. That's what I'm being shown right now. It's kind of like, you know how you're moving very slowly, but it's like you're looking down at your feet, but you're seeing a gravel road. And when you're walking down, you know how like when you take that step, your eye like readjusts to it. It's like up, down, like you can see them walking on the road itself. It's really cool. It's one of the spirits here that I ended up crossing over. Did we see you on a picture that we took? Oh, I just saw something off that way. Literally, like right out that way. Well, you're more than welcome to come in and chat and communicate. Just because you're at a different location and I crossed you over does not mean that you're not welcome here in to talk. Were you throwing me off balance that night? Trying to get my attention? You ever felt like somebody like pushing you even though that you weren't like swaying or moving back and forth? That's exactly what I was feeling. Um, okay. Just to verify, can you verify the location through my head without me even speaking this term or words or this house? Not the house that we're in now, no. Okay. So I just did hear the name Jessica. Oh, you're around now, huh? You gonna touch that? Jessica is one of my spirit guides. Yep. So Jessica ended up liking to write a lot. She likes to communicate through writing and drawing pictures and doing things like that. She was very well um, known for her writing and her pictures and communicating in that kind of way. Now, this is a house that was here in Ohio that I used to live in, and I don't live there anymore, but she does like to continue to come around, hang out, and she doesn't make you feel different. She does not like her name being used, I will tell you that. But, and that's okay. They've been wanting me to go to some haunted locations to do investigations. Um, they just like going with me and exploring. That's one thing that I do like doing is exploring different locations. Being a graveyard, cemetery, then it doesn't matter what it is. You want the other REM pod, don't you? If you want me to put the other REM pod up there, make it go off really good or turn on the flashlight. I will put up the other REM pod, but you got to do what I ask. Okay. So I'll do that. I'll go ahead and put up the other REM pod. Let me get it up. Oh, it's cool over there. Oh, hang on. Keep the light on. Is that what you wanted? And it just got cold up in here. Alright, so are you from the other house? Can you step away from the light? Oh, look at that, guys. There you go. William, are you here? Thank you. That's cool. Anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to ask. Is my spirit? Can you step back? Step back. Jessica, are you here? My spirit guide. Okay, thank you, Jessica. Liam, it's your turn. Touch that thing. Make that thing go off, buddy. You can get closer to it. The entity that was here that I called in earlier, touch that machine. I did tell you to leave, but you are welcome back to come in to communicate. I want to see you use your energy and your power on that machine right now. Light it up. Come on, you got more than that. You can do more than that. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Did you just tap on the wall over there? You're not going to scare me. You cannot be scared by something that you already know. Remember that. And this goes for everybody in the live too. If you already know something, you cannot be scared of something that's already around, or, you know what I mean? There's no point in being scared. And you do not have permission to go after anybody watching this video or anything like that. You are not welcome to use any type of electrical device to attach or to communicate with anybody else that is watching this live stream. Do you understand that? You are aware. And no, you do not. You do not have permission to touch my head again. You are not welcome. Oh, he ended up leaving again? Liam, can you tell me if he left? What? Okay. He ended up leaving again, guys. Sorry. The not so nice thing ended up leaving again. Liam said, hey, do you want me to show everybody my strength, my power? Yeah, go ahead, Liam. Let them see you. Very impressive, thank you. Have you been going to Johnny? You've been going, yeah. You've been going to Johnny for a little while? So I heard the word danger. Are you telling me Johnny's in danger? Does he need to be careful? Okay. Does he need to be careful? It's what he's been investigating. Can you sit back, Liam? Step back from that machine. So I ended up asking if something has been watching Liam, and I'm being told that they have. Can you light that back up again if... Okay. Is there another spirit watching you, Liam? Well, tell them to go on their own way. They're not allowed to watch you, okay? They have no control over you. You're your own individual spirit. Can you verify that you told them that? Would you be willing to hit that ball that lights up right next to it? Can you light up that ball again? Yep, the one right over to the left of that. You can light that ball up, Liam. My kids are here now, aren't they? They're asking me what I'm doing. I'm just talking with everybody that wants to come through. I have some children that did not make it, but they are continuously around. I know that they are around. You are not to drain me. I feel tired even though I slept all day. So something is going on with my energy and the energy in here. And they are not allowed to use my energy. Do you understand? Do not use my energy. You got plenty of energy over there to use. Alright, so I will be doing readings for everybody tomorrow. If you would like a reading, if you have questions about somebody that you would like to connect to, please let me know. I will be live tomorrow. I'll run the equipment and I will tell you guys everything that you need to know without sugarcoating anything. If you guys can say goodbye, light that up. Very good. Let's kind of have a 4th of July finale in here, if you will. I know you can do it. You've done it before. And then all spirits must leave. Yada, yada, yada. You are not welcome to stay here after the communication is over. You must leave. Yes, the topic that we had tonight was on demonic. There is going to be more that is going to be told, but it's going to be in a little bit different detail. They're telling me to tell you guys to have a good night and sleep well. Be safe. Alright guys, you've seen it on Seen From Within. Talk to you guys later and have a good night.